Guys, we're going to add one little thing to this time. Regular pace jog down, but when you change angle, that's when you change the acceleration, the speed. So you don't lazily go across, we're going to go jog, jog, move quickly and attack. Yes? Go. Twice round. And that approach is no different really from what you do in football, where they've got the ball, they're taking out the wing, and they suddenly drop their shoulder on one side and go the other way. It's a change of acceleration, change of speed, yes? From one pace to another pace, catches the defender out. Exactly what we're going to work on.
So what was the principle we're doing in the warm-up? It was working at a slow speed and then doing a change of speed to unsettle your opponent, okay? So we can do the same thing. Me and Meenhaz are going to bounce. You need to understand sometimes, psychologically, when you slow your bounce down, your partner, or whoever you're working with when you're fighting, they can't help but match it. All right? If I break off sometimes, I might break off. Yeah? If I'm proper into energy, sometimes people will match it in. All right, so we're going to try and use that to our advantage, all right? So watch. I'm going to bounce, bounce, bounce at a slow speed, and then when I want to move, I'm going to do a change of angle. 1, 2, then I'm going to throw body kick. Yeah? So I'm bouncing at a slow speed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? And Meenhaz can accept it or he can put the pads there. I don't mind. 1, 2. 1, 2. So I'm bouncing, look what my feet are moving, look. I'm moving, angle change. As soon as I land, I'm using that energy to push and kick and land heavy. Yeah, remember what Dan was saying last week about landing heavy to hurt him? Always wants to be the intention. So I'm bouncing slow, slow, slow. Yeah, bounce slow, slow, slow. Move angle. All right, one more look, slow. Move. Height. I do 5, my partner does 5. Opposite start. Let's go. Push and pull with each other, make it more live and realistic. I've got one of you just standing there. Okay, let's go, let's elevate it in, let's up it. Both bouncing, both pushing and pulling. I'm trying to go at that slow speed where I'm trying to almost lower my opponent into a full sense of security, like I'm not really going to do anything. Then I'm going to move exactly the same angle change, move, angle. Yeah? Now when you guys are doing that angle change, we don't want to cut it off too square, where I'm going forwards and then square, or end up here. I need to respect their range. And their range almost kind of works like a little semicircle around this way. Yeah, there's a field where, okay, if he steps up and kicks around, let's kick with that right leg, that's where it's going to be. If he throws that front punch out just from where you are, yeah, if he throws that gap out, look at the range. You have to respect their range to a certain degree. Yeah, so you can't encroach really close and think you're going to be here. You have to respect that range of their techniques, okay? So I want to try and break the distance in, move, look how I've moved. Yeah, to the angle. Now, if I'm quick enough, I might be able to get in before he turns and jump, land with my first punch. Alright? If I'm not as quick with this one and they turn, then I might need to cover that hand. It's one of my favourite attacks. Yeah? To move, angle. Okay, if he's there, I've got to do something with that hand. Alright, if I think I can reach it, brilliant. If I'm fighting someone bigger and taller, and I need to cover more ground, I might just go 1 and throw the Gyakazuki first and turn that into a clip. So it depends on who you fight. Didn't need it that time. Yeah, focus on that left hand. And now just to retreat slightly. Then I need the extra one. Okay? So same stance. Move, angle. What blitz you will do will depend on your opponent. Right? Okay. Off you go. Same stance, 5 or 6 each, and then swap round. going to work opposite stance now. You go left from here. So, the way we're going to move the angle this side, opposite stance. I want to blitz in here. Yeah, that's the side I want to go. Alright? So, for me to blitz in here, changing angle and then go in, that's not going to be favourable for me. Why? Because if I move this way, I'm going to go into his power punch. Yeah, if he goes face, I could be in a whole world of trouble. Yeah? Now, you can set him up with your movement before, which doesn't mean that I can move this way first. Look, he's going to come and cut me down. So what way have I took him? I took him this way first. Why? Because really actually what I want to do is pivot here and take him on the outside. Alright? So that's just a little bit of basic movement where you're bouncing along what we're doing in the warm-up. Just slowing the bounce, moving this way, he's coming with me, and then look at my footwork, look. I'm pivoting on the outside, it's just a small little shift. Doesn't have to be big. In fact, the bigger it is sometimes, yeah, the more obvious it is. So sometimes just a subtle little change of angle is all you need to do. Get that hand down, skip on the outside. Alright? If you're new to that bit, you can bounce to that slow speed, move. I'm pivoting on the outside, move. Alright? Try not to do this though, look. Watch. And practice there. Always practice going as straight towards them as you can, so you're finishing in that dominant position. Look at that hand. I'm pushing the shoulder wide, yeah? I want to create that separation from me and him, look. Keeps me safe. If I don't practice that little push, all you're actually going to practice is punch, punch, hit, and guess what? You're going to practice getting hit after. Because how you practice is how you will fight. That's why that little push after creates that little bit of separation. I'm on the outside, push. Pushes him away or pushes me back, depending on who they are. They're a lot bigger than me, he'll be able to push me back. And what do we want the referee seeing? You guys, all the refs. We want the referee seeing that bit. Bam, my punch coming back. Yeah? That. And the separation, what does that do? No doubt. Whose point was it? My point. Because all they saw is that punch there landing on the face coming back. If I give them the opportunity to do something after, it could be a head kick, could give up anything. A punch after I've been clocked. Puts in that little seed of doubt. Alright, so just watch me slowly, look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Okay. And if I want to add it with a movement, look, I take him this way. Move. Hi. This is do a little thing. We understand where it came from, yes? Hi. This is Sensei Trish's go-to technique. Alright, it will work. Boom. Hitting him with a body punch first. And then it will open up top. Now we're just adding the change of the angle to unsettle your opponent and catch him by surprise. So float one way and then move. And blitz. Hi. Let's go.
Ian Cuthbert here from UKA. I've been producing champions for world level for nearly 4 decades. I'm sure a lot of people think it's just luck, but it's not. There's a complete process and mindset behind it. If you're interested in finding out what that is, then like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel.